Hey, Tom.
What's up? You at work right now, right?
Yes, but I'm on my lunch break. Are you at home now?
Yeah, I'm at home.
Your mother gave me a hard time again this morning.
Huh?
She told me to do the housework because she didn't like the way I did. She also told me to make lunch for her, use a high-grade detergent for laundry, come home early once in a while and cook dinner, clean the bathroom before I go to work, go grocery shopping every day, and keep the refrigerator well stocked. And on and on. She was hysterical all morning.
She must be under a lot of stress.
What are you talking about? I'm going to be neurotic if she starts hysterical like that in the morning. No matter how I think about it, it just seems like she's harassing me, don't you think?
Don't be ridiculous.
It was her wish to live with us, remember? Just because she has been feeling lonely since her husband passed away, there's no reason to get hysterical like that.
She's just lonely and sad, so just be nice to her.
Even if I wanted to be nice to her, I wouldn't feel like it if she keeps harassing me every day.
Then why don't you just let her say whatever she wants?
How am I supposed to do that when she keeps going on and on? Besides, why are you at home anyway?
Why? It's my apartment, and this is where I live, you know?
That's not what I'm talking about. You quit your job 5 months ago without consulting me.
We're done talking about that.
It's not over. You still haven't found a new job. What the hell are you doing?
I'm looking for a job. I just haven't found the right job for me. I'm waiting for a chance to get a perfect job for me.
What? We have your mother to take care of. Which means we have to pay for her food. And on top of that, she's asking me for an allowance. We need the money now more than ever.
I understand. I'm looking for a job, so stop nagging about it. I'm going to have a nervous breakdown if you keep bringing it up.
How dare you keep pushing me to do all these things? Since you're at home anyway, why don't you do what she says?
Huh?
At least do the housework and take care of your mother.
Why do I have to do that?
Well, let me ask you, are you willing to work?
Of course I am. I'm going to get a job this time and make things easier for you. So can you give me an allowance?
Huh? Are you still saying that again at this point?
Even though I'm unemployed, I still need some money.
You've been hanging around at home all this time. What are you going to spend it on? Tell me.
Well, there's a lot of things.
It's just horse races and some beer, right? Why don't you get serious about finding a job when you have time to play around? I just told you that we need money.
Oh, you're so persistent.
Persistent? I work hard and do all the housework for you and your mother. Can't you at least show a little gratitude? What do you and your mother think of me?
Okay, that's enough. Hey, Emma, you're coming home early today, right?
I can't say until I go to work. It depends on the work situation.
Depends on the work situation. You don't do much work, so don't talk so big about it. Tom and I don't even have a regular dinner time because you come home at different times. For the sake of my health, I need you to make it on time, okay?
That's why I keep the fridge stocked with so much food. You asked me to do that, right?
Huh? I'm fine with it, but don't you feel sorry for Tom if he gets hungry?
But he is unemployed right now. I think he can at least cook dinner by himself, so you don't have to worry so much.
Huh? Are you going to neglect your husband and prioritize work? I really can't believe it.
But I have to work since he is unemployed. Please understand that I'm not working this hard because I want to.
Then what? Are you saying that Tom is the bad guy here?
It's not like that, but as you can imagine, being unemployed for 5 months would affect our finances. There is a limit to what 3 adults can do with only one source of income.
You make it sound like it's our fault. You're being so rude to us. Why did Tom marry someone like you? Emma, are you home yet?
I'm still at work. I think I'm almost done.
Huh? Then it'll be at least an hour before you get home.
I guess so. But if I don't get this done, I'll have to work late tomorrow.
Mom's pissed that there's no dinner.
What?
She says you always put work first.
What's that? Who do you think I work so hard for? I work so hard, and then I come home and do all the housework. I'm told to do one thing after another, and if I'm even a little late, I'm yelled at every day. Tom, I told you the other day you're unemployed, so help me with something.
Huh? I'm a man, so I don't have to do anything at home.
You're unemployed, right? How can you say that when you haven't even had a job for 5 months? I'm the only one who's having a hard time. That's why I lost 10 pounds. Do you know how hard I have to work every day?
Yes, I get it. Don't need any more of your nagging.
Excuse me?
Forget about dinner. Mom said she'd buy me some Chinese, so I'm going to go eat something delicious. It's much better than your cooking.
Huh?
Emma, I heard you're sarcastic to Tom every day. That you keep telling him to get a job soon or something.
Of course I'm telling him to get a job. It's already been 5 months since he's been unemployed.
You want him to help with the housework, cook dinner, or do something to help you out. He doesn't stay home because he wants to, you know. He's waiting to find a job he's happy with. Why can't you understand that?
If we have enough savings, I would wait too. But if he just slacks around while we're having financial difficulty, I have to tell him to get a job as soon as possible.
It's a tragedy that my son is married to such a horrible woman. I should give him some advice already.
About what?
Get rid of such a trashy wife.
Huh? Trashy wife? How could you say that?
What's with that cocky way of talking? That's not how you're supposed to talk to your mother-in-law. You need to watch your mouth. Or is this how it is with all women who are preoccupied with their work? Bragging about how hard you're working, but don't care about your family. Why can't you be more supportive?
Don't care about my family? Aren't you talking about your son?
What?
No matter how much I tell him, he doesn't listen. No matter how hard a time I'm having, he says it's none of his business. He is exactly the kind of husband who doesn't care about his wife.
You are very cocky today. Are you trying to challenge me or Tom? I didn't think you were such a cocky woman. I feel more and more sorry for him.
Oh my goodness.
In the first place, I'm the most important person in this house. Tom is next, and you're the lowest. If you don't shut up and do what I say, I'll have you divorce Tom. Please keep that in mind.
Fine, then I will divorce him. I don't care about a scum mother and son like you anymore.
What? Did you lose your mind when you heard the word divorce? I'll really get you a divorce, you know.
Sure, go ahead. Make my day. People work hard for their wages and then they do whatever they want with it. I'm the only one who has to take care of the housework, and you two are just playing around every day. This is ridiculous.
Wait, Emma.
I don't want a scum like you or Tom. I'm divorcing him.
Emma, do you even know what you're talking about?
Of course I do. I feel very clear now.
What?
In the first place, do you guys understand the situation here? Tom is unemployed and has zero income, and you're only receiving a pension. And yet, you don't pay for any living expenses at home. Whose money do you think you are living on every month?
Isn't it from Tom's savings?
Huh? There's no way he has any savings. If he has any, he pours it into horse racing. He is always broke.
Is he really?
And yet, you call me a big shot? I'm not acting like a big shot. It's because if I don't work, we won't be able to live. I'm asked to do crazy shopping. I'm exhausted every day from all the work I do. And I don't know where he gets the money, but he eats out with you from time to time.
How did you know about that?
Your stupid son is voluntarily telling me everything. He sometimes says he's going out to eat something delicious with you.
He does?
Why am I working so hard every day? Is it worth doing it, even if it means losing 10 pounds of weight? Let me tell you something. We have been able to live a normal life without having to worry about money, only because I'm working. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What's wrong with you all of a sudden? Why are you saying all this?
If you think I'm going to stay quiet forever, you're mistaken. I'm a human being too. I have my limits.
What limits?
In the first place, it was you who asked us to let you live with us in this house, wasn't it? You said you would be lonely to live alone since your husband passed away. I told you that since we live in the same neighborhood, we could just go back and forth to each other's houses. But you insisted on moving in with us.
Oh, did I?
When I was thinking about it, you said you would take care of everything at home in exchange for moving in with us. You said you would do all the house chores and not worry about any of it. I made a mistake in believing those words.
That's a terrible thing to say. I'm your mother-in-law, so you're supposed to take care of me, right?
That's not what we agreed on, is it? When I said that it would be difficult to just live together as long as we're both working, you offered your own conditions, remember? I won't let you say you've forgotten. Besides, I'm disappointed in your son as well.
What?
He quit his job on his own without even consulting me. I can't believe that he has been unemployed for 5 months. As far as I can tell, he has no intention of working.
I don't think so. He is just waiting to find a job that suits him. Isn't that what he said the other day?
Even though we're struggling to make ends meet? Even though I'm working so hard? Even though I'm paying for all the living expenses? No matter how many times I tell him, he wouldn't listen to me. I'm really disgusted.
Aren't you a little harsh on him?
Whatever. I'll gladly divorce him. And then I'll be a stranger to both of you. It's my lunch break now, so I have some time now. I'm going to the city office right now to get the divorce papers.
Wait a minute, Emma! Emma, about earlier, I think I went a little overboard. I haven't told Tom about the divorce yet. Can you pretend it never happened?
No, it's fine as it is.
What?
I told you. I feel so good right now. I can finally get away from you guys.
That's terrible, Emma.
I'll have Tom fill out the divorce papers tonight, and I'll submit them to the city office tomorrow. So you guys need to pack up your stuff and leave the house tomorrow.
What? Why do we have to leave? Tom bought this apartment, didn't he? You should be the one to leave.
Please stop joking. Didn't you hear anything from him?
Huh?
I bought that apartment when I was single. Of course it's in my name too. That's why you and Tom are leaving.
Your apartment?
Yes.
But if you're divorcing, there's something called property division, right? You should sell the apartment and get some cash, and Tom should get half of it.
Don't you know anything about property division?
What?
Property division is applied to the property and assets we built together after marriage. The apartment was purchased by me before we got married. And our joint savings after marriage is almost zero, since he has put it all into horse racing.
Huh?
Therefore, please be aware that there will be no property division.
Wait a minute. Then where are we supposed to go?
Why don't you just go back to your house and live together?
There isn't any...
Huh?
I don't have that house anymore.
Why not?
Tom told me to sell it and save the money for our future.
So, you have some savings from the house, right?
Since he arranged everything, I thought it was you who was watching the money.
I've never heard of or seen that money before. I've never even heard about selling your house.
Then where's the money?
It's probably gone to his horse racing. But you must have benefited from it a little too, didn't you?
Sometimes he gives me a little money.
Oh, so you were fooled by that little allowance, weren't you? In the first place, how could he afford to give you an allowance when he doesn't even have a job? It's not that hard to figure out.
Oh no. Emma, please. Don't kick us out. If you want to divorce Tom, that's fine. But please let us keep living here.
Huh? I don't understand. I have no intention of living with a scum like you and your son. Please leave by the end of tomorrow. I'm not going to have you guys in my apartment ever.
Don't be so cold. Life without you will be lonely again. So please continue your life with me.
No. That's not going to happen when we're going to be strangers. There's just no way. I don't want to see you guys anymore. Please get out of my apartment tomorrow.
Emma, don't abandon us.
If I see you or Tom tomorrow when I get home from work, I will call the police right away. So please be gone by tomorrow.
That's not going to happen. We have lived together as a family. Let's continue to live together and help each other.
Don't play with me, you scumbags. After that, they left the apartment together. Tom was surprised that his mother and I had discussed divorce on our own, but he couldn't say anything back. I don't trust people who can't take action and can't speak for themselves. They rented an old wooden apartment in the outskirts of town, using 1 month's worth of his mother's pension. Tom then started looking for a job in a hurry. But he couldn't get a job, perhaps because they were suspicious of his 5-month blank period. I heard that he now has no choice but to start working part-time as a manual laborer to earn money for living expenses. He works day and night and is exhausted every day. His mother has also started working part-time. Tom can't go to his favorite horse race, and his mother is stressed out because she can't do her own shopping. I am enjoying living alone in my own apartment. I realize that it is such a spacious property. I'm going to work hard for a while to save up my savings that were used up by them.